Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. How you guys doing today? Hi, Anonymous. Hello. Val, Alpaca, Annie, Daisy, Haley, Fern, Sunny. Hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Vi. How you guys doing? What's good? Hello. I forgot streams are earlier for me now. Oh no. Hopefully this is out soon. I don't know how all that works. Places. Hi, Soul. Was good. $704 spread across 3 documents. Dang. There you go. Not too deep now, Val. Oh, no. No turning back now. You gotta go for it. Bull said it. I will cherish these few weeks where you're streaming an hour earlier than normal. I hope you enjoy. The sword will be too heavy, I can hold it. I don't know where that's from. That's a reference to something. How you doing, old man? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Ready to get my ass handed to me in this game, because it's been since last stream of this that I've played. Um, yeah, no. I haven't really been playing Nightren recently. I've thought about doing a warm up round before stream, but I decided not to. I didn't want to. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be a time. Hi, Shadow. Edge count is ready to go. Thank you. She's the best of luck as long as you have fun. That's all that matters. All. You love Night Rain. You losing is a bonus. Thanks, Daisy. Well, without any further ado, why not get into it? Oh no, I forgot to change the game capture. That's fine. Woo! Ooh, I didn't know there was a Discord I joined. Yeah, we got a lovely Discord, the Ember Den. Lots of nice people there. I'm a nice foot now. That's nice, Val. We're back in Nightren. So, what to do? Well, I'll be honest, I didn't have a plan for the stream. I figured it would be a little bit more of just a casual hangout, you know, playing some Nightren in the background, talking to y'all. By the end of it, probably can't see because my little avatar is in the way at the bottom, but I have got 335,833. I want to say it's called Merc, something like that. Basically, just a lot of in-game currency because I've played a bunch, and we can use this. Interesting. Don't know why that's like that. And we can use this to buy some relic stones and try to get cool stuff. So we're gonna gamble a little at the end. That's always fun. You guys are coming with me to close up the horse barn. Last night it was spooky. Uh-oh. How was it spooky? I used to live in some pretty rural places, so I get that, I guess. Want to get into video games? I missed being obsessed with one. Would y'all recommend this? I mean, it depends on what games you enjoy. If you like really expensive, or not really expensive, like really like, I was in the middle of reading chat and I can't fucking think. My brain's not here. If you like really challenging, that's what I meant to say. You like really challenging gameplay. This one's a vibe. I would probably recommend trying Elden Ring first. That's a little bit more beginner friendly, I'd say. Once you figure out how to play Elden Ring, then I would move on to something like this, or some of the other Souls games. Hey, gambling. We had a thunderstorm, so it was foggy and like all Resident Evil outside. Oosh. Well, now that I have successfully destroyed all the chairs, get right into it. Let's go ahead. Select. I'm not doing the Balancers or the Dreadlord right now because I only spent a point to play on Noclateo. We'll do a randomize of base bosses. See how that goes. I suck at challenging ones, lol. I always get stuck and give up. It's maybe not a Souls game. Word. Let's see, who are we up against? You're up against Augur. Alright. Not terrible, not terrible. There is a lightning camp. Let's hit up this holy camp first. beautiful, man. I will say it again. The graphics of this game are fucking amazing. They really are. And for, oh hey, random chest, nice. Iron ball, that's always fun. Oh, and a stone sword key, sick. And for how well this game runs, it really does have really great graphics. Oh my goodness. Damn. Been a while. Been a while. Got many currencies that I do. Too bad none of them are useful. I forget that I'm level 1. Edge count 1, LO, yeah. Let's see. Sacred Claymore, why not? Let's grab this church. We survive now to relax and watch, hell yeah. Legit get jump scared from enemies, let alone move in this game. Let's see, let's head down to the Hippo boss down here. Hopefully we can hit up that lightning camp, because Augur is indeed weak to lightning. You selling anything good? Not really. Ooh, we have no health. The lightning camp is not within our range. It's a really awful dagger. But if we're quick, probably not quick enough. Let's try it. Holy fuck, ow, my ears fucking ads. You know, I don't want to say it sounds like a skill issue, but it sounds like you're just having your browser way too loud, my guy. Let's see. There you are. Maybe get louder than Ash? Nah. I'm fine just where I am. Let's move past all of these guys. Nice, we were able to just make it in time. Spear, sure, why not? It's kind of a terrible one, but, you know, or make it fine. Okay, so it's got a lightning ram on it. That fucking sucks. Let's hit up this Everjail. Appreciate the ads because it helps them make monies. I appreciate the shadow. It's the only way that I can actually focus on doing this. Grafted Scion? Sure. Oh, that fucking whiff though. Woo! Damn! Alright. Go ahead and try to ult, get this crit. Nice. Okay, improved damage negation, continuous HP recovery is kind of nice. I'll just take the health, just to be safe. Oh, fuck. It's not bad, actually. It's pretty decent damage. And was he mean? Should talk about me being mean. Nice. $20,000 runes. Let's grab the key from this place. Oh man, alright. light red blood, I think he lacks iron. Makes sense. Oh, damn, we got 2 keys, okay. Let's grab the church real quick. Fun fact, those big dudes that we just, killed, they were actually regular people at one time. And through a magic process that was never really disclosed, they attempted to turn themselves into dragons. Oh, fuck. So 100% something I would do. The whole turning into a dragon thing. Oh dear. Woo. How about we go ahead and simmer down and chat, yeah? Sunny, Fern. No need for all that. Just looking to have a good time. Let's see, who are we up against? I don't recall. Might be one of the commanders. Maybe we can all be a little more kind to Rakub, okay, ladies? Okay to make jokes. Clarifying intentions is important, yeah. I appreciate it, Daisy. I am a sensitive Rakub. Oh! Here we go. Fun fact, Shadow. In the original game, this guy had a dragon head on his hand, and it could breathe fire. Man, I was hoping I was gonna be able to do this fight hitless. Gimme. Oh, that sounds really cool. Why doesn't he breathe fire anymore? Because it's kind of like I don't know how you want to put it. It's a non-canon way of the game. All right, Fern, that's good. That's enough there. That'll be 30 minutes time out there. Go ahead and just simmer down. Do not appreciate anyone talking to my people like that. Anyways, we do have one more key. And hit up this Everjail. Actually, let's go ahead and hit this one up since it's on the way to the city anyways. Non-canon thing, I'm so sorry, but I'm more confused. Nah, you're good. So, in Elden Ring, it does have its own story and everything. That was originally Godric the Grafted, who was a dude that grafted a whole bunch of body parts onto him. Shit. Gain power. There's a whole bunch of different stuff that goes on in the story, a whole bunch of lore. But Nightren is kind of seen as like taking a lot of those assets and doing like a separate, like, alternate universe kind of thing. Oh my goodness. And so instead of being the demigod Godric the Grafted, here he's just like a guy. I'm pretty sure the majority of this game was meant to do playtests for different game mechanics that FromSoft wants to use on future games. Because in a sense, it's kind of like a roguelike. Which isn't really something that they've done before. Damn. The belly bump. Yeah, no, if you ever want to watch something that's both relaxing, because it's kind of ASMR coded, but it's also very lore interesting, check out VatiVidya. He's a YouTuber that does a whole bunch of Dark Souls and Elden Ring lore. He's got a lot of really cool stuff on his channel. Just a hodgepodge of ideas into a super advanced graphic playtest. Honestly, that's pretty accurate. I like to think of it as a way that they're wanting to test really different things without quite committing it to like an entire like franchise, like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. And so they're testing out now, seeing what people like, because FromSoft does update their games really regularly. If things are bugged, they fix it. If things are broken, they fix it. If things are OP or, you know, super weak, they fix it. Love a company that cares and listens to the community. Oh yeah. FromSoft is one of the few gaming companies where pretty much no matter what they're releasing, I can pretty much trust it that it's going to be a good game. Or at least that they're going to care enough about it to make it enjoyable. And even in all honesty, I was skeptical about Nightren at first. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Uh-oh. I've been impaled. Oh, come on. You run away at the last second. Oh boy. Alrighty. Man, we're not getting like any good buffs or weapons. Edge count is tinkling. It's pretty close there for a second. It'll happen. It'll happen. See, that's not great. Give me something good. No. Neither of these are good. Pretty close doesn't even cut it. You were on the brink of dead. You know, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Improved affinity attack power. Why not? Probably going to skip the dude down here. I'd like to ideally get Estelle. If you guys think we fought weird enemies until now, just you wait till this fucking thing. Should I count it? Nah. I lived. That's all that matters. Oh, this dude. Oh, I was just too early on the jump. What kind of weird are we talking? This. Uh-oh, that might be death. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought. Interesting creepy face. No, I really like the Iron Ball moveset. The tragic thing is, this is probably like one of the worst weapons to use against this boss fight specifically for Augur, because it has no range. So hopefully they drop something good. Hey, that's something. I will take that. I will take that happily. Let's see. Slow damage negation. Yeah. Dark Moon Greatsword. Pretty goated. Yippee, confused 101. There we go. Let's do that. Reason being is because we're not really building for jump attacks here. There's no sense of building two Dark Moon Greatswords. But damage negation upon landing charge attacks is pretty good because we're pretty much exclusively using charge attacks with this weapon. Let's see. Nothing there, so just more health is fine. Nah, hear me out. No. No way that Estelle is a hear me out. Nice. This sword is a beast. The crit one. The line bow is probably the worst legendary that they've added in this game. Oh, there's one. I will take that, actually. Don't need the buff, but taking damage restores FP is kind of nice. Nah. I will stock up on some Starlight Shards here. Forgot about the winning race. And max it HP, why not? Yeah, I feel that deeply, but somehow hair from pure skeleton was my limit somehow. Who knows how, you know, that's... If that's where you draw the line. Let's... I might as well just keep this stuff. Not gonna get anything else, I got a feeling. Forgot that it has frostbite to it too. Back, I had to go be an adult for a second. What did I miss? Not a lot. Got one of the cooler weapons in the game. There we go. Ooh. Easy game. Hey, another Wending Grace. Why not? Probably the stamina. Why not? Hear me outs never get old. I love hear me outs. Let's see. We're already max level. I forget if I can use these things. I'm probably not going to need the Starlight Shards, in all reality. I'll take the Wending Grace for the shits and giggles, because I think it's funny having 3 of them on probably the easiest boss fight. And now that I've said it out loud, I'm gonna lose. Love Hear Me Outs, it feeds my soul. They really are fun. To figure out a way to share my Hear Me Outs with y'all. Hear Me Outs sometimes concern me, Daisy. Or well, most times. Diabolical. Very spooky. Kind of devious that they don't actually heal you with that thing. Damn, that's got a range to it. This guy can be frostbitten? Oh dear. Okay, we're good, we're good. So what's the lore of this one? Because it looks like you're fighting seaweed. To be honest, I don't really know the lore of many of the Night Lords. I know the general premise of the game is that there is a singular Night Lord. Oh dear. Is he sending out the nuke? Oh no! Okay, we're good. Oh dear. Ooh, I don't know if I made it or if that was really lucky timing. But there is a singular, like, main Night Lord, and these are his subjects. I'm not too familiar with the lore of this game, to be honest. I know that each one of them is like a different little aspect of the night. And we're trying to end the night. Killing them all does that. Ooh. So these are the little relic stones that we can get at the end. and about 95% of them are bad, not worth using, not worth keeping. But some of them are good. This one, example of a bad one. Pretty much any that are just 2 we don't want. Let's see, Raider duration of ultimate art extended, change compatibility determination, vigor +2. That would be decent because Raider is the tank. He's the big behemoth dude. Duration of ultimate art extended is nice on him because that gives him a buff. Vigor +2 is nice because he already has really high vigor, and that just exponentially increases it. Determination as a skill on his weapon, though, kind of sucks, so we're going to sell it. Decrease. Guardian creates Whirlwind when charging halberd attacks. That's a decent ability. Changes compatible armament to Rain of Arrows. Useless because he doesn't have a bow. So we're just going to get rid of that. So, no relics, but that's fine. We can sell them. Nice. Well, let's go ahead and try a different one. I'll exclude Augur. Just roll with it. You're working, Daisy. That's determination. I can respect it. And it is very much appreciated. We are against Darkdrift Knight. Someone who also wants lightning, ironically enough. Let's hit up the church down here. Deserve some extra applause, Daisy? Absolutely. Does amazing work. Let's see. Let's hit up this little fort just to get off of level 1. There is a super merch, which is pretty nice. You can usually sell some pretty decent stuff. What do you have? Anything worthwhile? I need attack power if I find any. It's not great though. Not a lot. That's fine. Oops. Boss is currently fighting the common enemies, so we're just gonna let it do its job. Good. Full health. Stone sword key. That's pretty decent. It's fine that we get one at least. goodness. These medium shield enemies are kind of the worst. That's fine. Let's go level up here, and we'll kill the hippo in the river. It just might take a minute. Hyperventilating. I'm back. Hi back, I'm Ash. Dedge. It was almost there, but we lived somehow. Oh dear. Ow. I probably should have upgraded my sword. Oh, that was unfortunate. Get away from me! He just wants to cuddle Ash. Oh, he almost cuddled me right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a lightning curved sword, I guess. Cricklets. It's a bit nice. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's do that there. Hi, Ophelia. He was giving a kiss. He gave me a kiss with his entire mouth. That was incredibly unpleasant. Forgot how much I don't pay attention during Nightren streams. I just look at pretty graphics and listen to the yapping. That's okay. That's pretty much all it's meant to be. Yeah. We can give the rapier a try. Why not? That came out a lot faster than I thought. It's his first time. Give him a break. Yeah, that's fair. How does that hit me? It's crazy. Woo! Nice. We are not going to level up because we're actually going to go to this little super merch and hopefully it's got a cool weapon for us. Hopefully one that we can afford. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Oh dear. Skill attack power, that's something. And Wending Grace, because why not? That and a Smithing Stone. We're going to be behind on levels, that's fine. Is there a super strong enemy here? Oh, what the hell? Sentinel is a red boss. I don't want to do that level 4. So we're just going to do this one. Little leverage rail right there. Here, melee damage. Might actually be worth to do this one instead. A little bit further out. But hopefully we can pick up the church while we're there. Really wish I had a timer built into doing this. That way I actually know how much time I've got. Oh, yeah. You're doing a cuddle puzzle. That's sweet. Ooh, all right. Good thing we had our alt saved. Would not have been able to make that. So much random things, but there's a perfectly normal wolf in the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. I think that's like the only normal enemy. Ooh, critical hits. Might have a build going on here. What next? What next? Guess I just hit up that magic camp. Feel free to shoot me some requests and messages on Discord. I don't want to flood Ash's chat with our yaps. Aw. While I'm not discouraging going out and making friends, DMs and stuff, I don't mind the yaps. It's very wholesome. Onyx Tree Sentinel. That guy would probably get. Should we have enough time, hopefully? That is some juicy crit damage. Nice. Let's go. Alrighty. Now, Gravelstone. Ooh. Ooh, Beastman's Cleaver might be something. Probably don't have enough time for the fork here, but that's fine. Yeah, let's try out the Beast Cleaver. It's a curved greatsword, which is not ideal, but it's something, I guess. Enemy look like it'll explode. Alright. Oh no. Oh, this boss sucks. How would you guys like to fight a boss that's standing by it, charges a meter, and if that meter gets to max, you die? Oh dear. Doesn't matter how much health you're at, how much stamina you have, how much armor or resistance you have, you die. So this might be a little bit of a struggle bus, but that's alright. Actually, it's not a struggle bus at all if we just kill it before it can kill us. That's cool. Let's see. Blood loss in vicinity increases attack power. Critical hits inflict blood loss. Oh, man. Wait, inflicts blood loss. Nah. The blood loss thing. It's better. Let's take our way down, I guess. Probably do more of Noctiteo. This makes me hungry. You know those crabs were literally rotten, right? We need to play Uno again or something. I've considered it, but my skills at Uno has seemed to have dissuaded some, it would seem. Yeah. I might as well just use this thing. Yeah, I might as well just upgrade it. Get rid of that. Level 1. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Oh! This fucking guy. There we go. Inquisitor's thing? Nah. I'm not used to digital Uno now. You see, there's a fun little mechanic. If you put down a 7, you can switch hands with someone you want. Or if you let down a 0, it swaps everyone's hand into rotation. I will not add those rules ever again, Ash. But it was fun. The Royal Greatsword's kind of cool, but I'll take the health. The Royal Greatsword's really fun in base game Elden Ring. Dash of War is just a little too slow in this game for how fast moving all the major bosses are. Koob is this secret Uno master. If you think I'm a super Uno master, you should see me play Scriblio. Pretty sure I could count the amount of times that I've lost on one hand. Damn! My villain arc started and had to become a Badfoot. Badfoot is crazy. Magic attack power, why not? At least we end up getting another magic weapon. Oh, yes, we need to play Scribble. In my beautiful Homer drawings. Please drop the item up here. Okay, we're good. Physical defense. Maybe you won every single round of Scribble that you joined. No, there's been some that I lost. You know, the ones where I joined mid-game. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. No! Oh, we are almost dead. Next called Vengeful Spirits. Let's just go poise. I hate whatever that is. Yeah, me too. I hate them too. They're the worst. Yeah, those ones. I sense a little bit of resentment there. I'll rest my eyes from here on out. Thanks for streaming. Take care, everyone. Good night. Good night, Alpaca. Sleep well. man. Of course, he had to get right out of my range. Nice. There we go. Bolt of Grand Sax. You know what? That's probably the best one we could have asked for. Let's get rid of that, I guess. Actually, no, magic attack power. This is jump attacks, which I guess we could duplicate them. Actually, no, we'll... Actually, yeah, we will get rid of jump attacks because we can duplicate skill attack power. Make our bolts do even more damage. Plus, that's a lot flashier than jump attacks, and I'm trying to be entertaining. That enemy looks terrifying. Attack on Titan monster, truly. The weird space alien thingy. We'll do the skull hammer here. That's a body right there. Oh my goodness. Right. We probably got time. Let's check out what this guy has. Stone sword key. Buckler. Brief guard breaking. Okay, quite frankly, nothing. Oh! Bruh. Cerulean? Nah. That's alright. Got some pretty good stuff here. Hear me out on the enemy, guys. The alien things? Nice. Ooh, another skill attack power. Let's get rid of full health at 7%. Bad we didn't get that first. That's 21% versus 18. That's fine. There's a potential you've just got to close your eyes. That's crazy. Skill attack power 21%. Yo. Okay. We are shaping up. follows charge attacks. That doesn't apply for us, unfortunately. Item discovery, kind of useless at this point. Let's go ahead, grab this, grab 2 of those, a pouch. Ending attack power, yeah, nothing good here. We'll take that, however. Very nice, very nice. And by the end of this boss fight, we should have level 15. Hope you feel better, Haley. Sorry, I think I kind of missed the message. Either that or not Discord. OBS didn't send it. Because it likes to do that to me sometimes. Oh dear. Hey, it's another one. Just stronger. Ow. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. My guy, I can't hit you when you're in the fire over there. Come on! Thank you. Bomba. Ooh, I did not know that had a follow-up. There we go. Ooh, lightning while dodging is kind of goated on this fight. I'll take it. That's his goal, LOL. There we go. Let's grab these. Do I have a spot for this? Yeah, this railing tier ain't gonna be that good. Let's use this. Do have a little buff going on the side there. Hopefully it's still there. I don't know if it gets rid of it when you teleport. It doesn't. Nice. goodness. What is happening? Well, we skipped the phase 2, or I guess the phase 2 transition at the end there. He was supposed to run around and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but alright, that was cool. I like this weapon. Volta Grand Sax. Let's see, stamina recovery, poison darts, nah. Gain damage while character skill improves attack power and stamina, vigor +2. That is good, but it doesn't have 3 benefits, so it's kind of not worth keeping. What? Victory. Let's go! Useless. Useless. Nope. And nada. That's okay. Lazy win. Nice. Surprised we haven't lost one yet. It's gonna be this one. I could feel it. The universe has come to humble me. It's gonna be the devil guy, isn't it? I forget his name. I've really fallen off on this game. I can't remember the names of the bosses anymore. Equilibrious Beast. That's what it's gonna be. I can feel it. Oh, it was actually the Ice Dragon. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So many churches on this map. That's kind of insane. This guy is weak against fire. So if we can find a good fire weapon, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. There are some fire camps right by us. Which honestly, I'm just going to go to that actually. Those have a equal chance of having a stone sword key, and they're a little bit faster. I think that was the first boss you ever played while on live on Discord. Maybe, yeah. Up. It's over here. Good night, Sonny. It's alright. Sorceries, two-handing, sure. Cookies. Gonna absolutely launch this guy. Nice. Oh, but really? 2 bows? Worst thing about the bows is that they're both fire attunements, so I don't even get any buffs from them. Alright, well that got us from level 1 to level 2. We're making it up in the world, I guess. Where is the thing over here? So after this, let's go back up to the northeast, or the northwest. I'm starting to figure out my routes again. Figuring out what's most efficient and what's not. Grab that. Kill the hippo along the way, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time. And if I'm gambling right, it should be around this area is the second stage of the map. That way we can do the fire encampment and the church, and we still have some Everjails we could do for the money. Oh dear. Ow. That was unfortunate. I was right. Let's go. Oh dear. What is that, brother? Scary. It is a golden hippopotamus. I should probably heal. Not again! No! Whew. Alrighty, let's get that. Crystal staff. HP, why not? Looks at the enemy with offensive side-eye. Bombastic side-eye. Hopefully, if this has got a good fire weapon, and grab the cave, I guess. Fire partisan or fire race? Sure, why not? I don't think I'll upgrade it. So hopefully I find something better. If not, is what it is. It's got eruption. Isn't great, though there aren't really there aren't really many Fire Ashes Boar that are good, that aren't on like legendaries, so we could probably take this guy out real quick. Good night, Shadow. Sleep well. Thanks for joining. Go. Anything good? Critical hits, skill FP costs. I'll take that, I guess. Hopefully we find something that's good. The thing about the build that I'm running right now is it is primarily focused on finding a good Ash of War to just spam the skill of. Which means it's a gamble, because you don't always find one. But when you do, it's strong as hell. So it's pretty fun. Bomba. Go. The runes. Guess I'll backtrack and just do that. Right. Now, I'll go to the cave. I'll be responsible. I'll upgrade this sword just in case. Ah, never mind, I'll be irresponsible. I'm fighting another boss. Come on, give me something good, please. Multiple periodic glint blades, that's not bad. Ran out of time on that, though. Might be able to rush it. I just sprint through it and try to kill it as fast as I can. Sounded like those flying dinos. They kind of do sound like pterodactyls, huh? Oh, motherfucker. Go. Gotta quickly make my way up. I don't want to be caught in the fire. Oh, I can hear it. Still yoink the stuff in here, hopefully. It's probably going to take a little bit of damage. But it should be worth it. don't know about the item up here, but definitely the Starlight Shards. But, nah, it's not worth it. Alright, 4 heals in a dream. We got this. Hopefully I don't gotta just roll with this super great sword. It's not particularly a favorite. What's this do again? Oh, man. Oh wait, no, that was his transition. I was juked. Absolutely bamboozled. Come on. There it is. Half Moon Polearm or something like that? Yeah, it's a Crescent Halberd. That's what it's named. I'm keeping it on my offhand because while it's there, I summon these little magic swords that attack enemies. It's pretty cool. It's just a little bit of extra passive damage. Bamboozled again. I have 2 sides. One of them is bamboozled. The other is also bamboozled. I'm very confused. Probably gonna skip out on this for jail. Just gonna rush Noclateo. Hopefully get a better sword than this. I don't think the poison resistance buff is really doing us any benefits. The weapon looks like one of the symbols of Lilith. Interesting. Not familiar with the Lilith. Let's go ahead and grab you. No. Attack power, I guess that's something, but not worth. I'd rather have other things, and I'll buy them if I absolutely can't find anything at the end. Get over here. Bruh. Reduced FP. Confused Raccoon equals best Raccoon accurate. I am aware that you all are here just to listen to me yap and just do dumb shit. I do not need to be aware, and that is okay. Good night, Halo. No, not the giant bubbles, for fuck's sake. I don't want to be in the bubbles. It's a waste of time. It's gonna force me in it, isn't it? Don't send me out. Fuck. These stupid bubbles, it's... So I gotta fight this fucking guy now, and it gives me a buff that I don't even want. And it sends me all the way back out. I'm gonna crash out. Fantastic. Cool. Let's go all the way back. Ayu. In Christianity, Lilith was the first wife of Adam, and they were equals. So she didn't bow to him, and she was banned from Eden. She later became the wife of Lucifer in hell. Symbol is a crescent like the one on the pole, with a cross underneath going through the lower half of the moon. Interesting. I know generally of her. I know she's not actually like in the Bible. It's not. I forget which non-canon book that's from. Something along the lines of like oh my god, I can't think of the name. I cannot think of the name. The book about like essentially the layers of hell. That guy wrote. And it was just like a huge self-insert. Ayu. Did I miss something? Not really. Just been going throughout the game. We've beaten Augur, the weird jellyfish thing, and Lightning guy. Dante's Inferno. Yes, that's the one. Really, she recovered all of her health too? I don't know how that didn't kill me. Oh. Jellyfish. It's like the big, like, sleepy jellyfish thingy, the big boss. Me no Christian, me respect it, me got no deep knowledge about it. Ah, that's alright. I don't expect anyone to, so long as everyone remains respectful. Ah. We also don't have a Lilith, got an Eve. Yo, Bogwin's Sacred Spear, let's fucking go. This is the one. We know we only got Eve, but we know Lucifer had a wife and kids. Interesting. Absolutely launch that dude off the edge. This is technically a fire weapon. It leans a little bit more towards blood loss, but it does fire damage. Affinity attack power, I will take it. Hopefully we can still kill this guy real quick. Whew. A little bit of frame lag there. Diabolical first move. Thing can deal fire damage at least once. Apparently the weird space entity can bleed. I only have deep knowledge on Catholicism in regards to religion, but I've got trauma to the knowledge. Comes with opinions. I see. Back here. There we go. Let's get rid of item discovery. Erica's hammer is decent for the continuous HP recovery, I guess. Actually, no. I want that in the hand. Oh dear. My OBS chat just went completely black. Oh, there it is. For that, I guess reduced skill FP cost. It's kind of the only thing we have going for us right now. Oh dear. We gotta make this quick. Oh, ow. See, nothing there. Okay. Let's duplicate Omen Cleaver. not gonna have time for these bosses. We're just gonna have to head out. Let's see how much damage I deal to this guy. Yeah, we might be able to get him. Ooh. Not a lot, but that should get us our last level. 2-hour-long work turns out to be 4 hours. Oh no! Nothing good there. I eat pizza now, so it's okay. Aw. Bone apple tea. Why? This is Godskin Apostles again. Nice. It's not my fault. English doesn't have an actual way of saying that like the other languages. Oh, the bone apple teeth, I see. Probably resistance. Running to take the meds. Alrighty, let's grab this. One more. So we should be good. Reduce skill FP costs, so we can just keep spamming the Ash of War. And we should be good. Probably be the last boss fight until we start doing our gambling. These runs last a lot longer once you actually make it to the very end, I guess. Don't want to see a cool ass ice dragon? Low-key, that made me question if I took mine, but I remembered I took them after my workout. LOL, yes. Nice. I always just take mine before bed. Got them set right there. And I always bring water to my bed because sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just be like, nice. Literally 3 full casts of the Ash of War and it's dead. Fantastic. Well, GG, I guess. Anything good here? Guardian slowly. Nah. Nah. Medium shields is awful. Nah. Nah. Alright. That's going to be a lot of what we're doing for the rest of the stream here. Oh, and the shifting earth settled. What perfect timing. Are we winning so easily? I'm that good. Nah, just the build I'm using is pretty strong. Wilder in general can wield pretty much most legendary weapons pretty effectively. So he's kind of the best choice for that. The build that I've got going on, improved melee attack power, so we just deal more damage with our weapons. Improved skill attack power, that's like when I was poking the spear into the air and it was creating like the blood effect. That's a skill. And then occasionally nullifies attacks when damage negation is lowered. It's whatever. Will of the Balancers, improved melee attack power, so we're dealing again more damage. Improved skill attack power. Again, better skills. And continuous FP recovery, which we need FP to use said skills. And then this one is just kind of a little bonus. We can use our little grapple hook more often. Our explosion creates fire in the vicinity, and when we hit things, we get stamina back. So this is just an all-around good build if you're looking to use those skills, and a lot of the times skills are pretty strong, especially if you find some decent ones, and we got very lucky on these runs that we have found good ones. Yeah. The worst thing that happens is when you build like this and you gear everything towards dealing a lot of damage towards your skills, and you don't end up finding a weapon that has a good skill, and so you're just useless. These boss fights used to take longer now. To be fair, I'm also in solo. So the way that Nightren works is it scales all the enemies and the bosses and their damage and their health and everything based off of how many people are in the party. So solo, you have the least amount of, they have the least amount of health and they do less damage. 2 people, they have a little bit more. 3 people, they have a lot bit more. After playing all 3 modes, I can pretty confidently say, in my opinion, that 2-player is the hardest, and that's what Ratman and I do. The reason being, in solo, like what we've been doing on this stream, they have a lot less health. You can buy Wending Graces, which basically say, oh, if you die and you lose the run, you get another try, and it brings you back to full health. You can buy Wending Graces, which is really nice, especially on hard boss fights. You can't do that on 2-player or 3-player. So yeah, that on top of the bosses have less health is making it easier. In 3-player, the bosses have a lot more health, and you don't get that Wending Grace thing, but you have 3 people that are constantly clobbering the enemy, breaking the stance because you've got 3 people attacking at once. If one person goes down, one person can distract the boss and then get the other guy can get the person that's down up. 2-player is kind of the worst of both worlds, where you don't get the Wending Grace because you've got a person there. And if one person goes down, now not only does that person have to dodge and weave like around the boss, but they also have to get you back up because you don't have a third person to like divvy it up. And also the jump, like the health bar jump from solo play to 2-person play is kind of fucking crazy. The jump from 2-person play to 3-person play isn't that much, in my opinion. Or at least it's not noticeable since you have 3 people. So the reason why it takes Ratman and I for fucking ever, in my opinion at least, I know some people say 3-person is harder, but in my opinion, 2-player is a lot harder because you don't have those benefits. Multiplayer is like co-op in Genshin then? Yeah. In Nightren, you can either do solo, you can play with one other person, or you can play with 2 other people. A party of yourself, 2 or 3. I haven't been active today, y'all. I've been zoning out now and then, LMAO. Nah, you're good, homie. So long as you're enjoying. Feels strange, Ash not being dead, she's alive in Nightren. A little bit, huh? A little bit. Well, with that said, guys, ready to gamble? I want to say this is the one we want to do, these deep scenic flat stones from 1.02. I think that's like the Scholar and the ladies thing. That update. Ever played Genshin Rakub? I have not. I did play. Oh, what's that? I did play the very intro of Arknights once. The game that Ratman's been playing a lot recently. I only played it because he wanted the footage for it, so I went throughout the beginning. But gacha games aren't really my thing. Yeah, gambling ladies. The what's her name? Who is it? Who is it? Undertaker, that lady. The one that Ratman loves. I'm pretty sure the scenic flatstones we want to use are for these 2 here. Stream has been great. Oh man, so no worries. I appreciate it. Oh, here she is, right over here, actually. Hello, Undertaker.
Must it really be me? It is a great heap of castaway things. The aftermath of the long night. In this land now spilling over with rubble and dead. But my opinion counts for little in this matter. The corpses are piled high. A truth undeniable. We are duty-bound to act. There is no other choice.
Nice. I can definitely get the appeal to gacha games like that. I mean, for one, the gambling is just fun. That part I do enjoy. Maybe not with my actual money, but yeah. Already, hell yeah. All right, so let's do first 10. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Hold on, I need to do some math. Okay, actually that's not that bad. So we can get 19 pulls of these. We're getting 10, so yeah. Well, maybe only the gameplay part. Let's roll. Oh no, they're the Deep of Night relics. That's not what I want. These things, I fucking hate Deep of Night. Okay, improved intelligence and faith, reduced mind. Sure, why not? Spike cracked here. I mean, I think I'm just gonna keep all of these because I don't have that many Deep of Night relics, just because I don't really like Deep of Night, but it's fine. I'm not gonna read through every one of them, I'll just mention if there's anything like significantly good. So we're not gonna do those. Oh, so we're gonna have so many more. Okay. So we're gonna have, okay, we're gonna be here for a little while, y'all. That's fine. Let's see, trash. Nope. Oh wait, I think I know what it's for. I think I know what I was thinking I was gonna do. It's gonna be these ones, right? Okay, so if I do 25 of these. Oh, okay. So that's what this is for. Never mind. So for reference, these are a different currency that I'm using right here. These are for the Everdark bosses. The Everdarks I've played a few times. They are basically just super buffed versions of the regular boss. And each time you beat them, on the first time you beat a new boss, which I beat them all at this point, so there isn't any, you get 25 of these new, like, point systems, whatever you want to call them, I forget the name. Consecutive times after that, you only get 5. If I use that credit system, then I'm able to get the ones that are guaranteed to have 3 on each one. Well, that's decent. Trigger, so Revenant is the little ghost doll lady. Trigger Ghost Flame Explosion during Ultimate Arc activation. It basically creates a giant frost explosion. Ultimate Arc Auto Charge +3. That means she can use her ult more often. And then Holy Attack Power +2. She is a faith-based character, so there's a lot of holy stuff there. But I can't afford any of those, so... What's wrong with Deep of Night? So Deep of Night is basically like, it's not really a ranked mode, but there's basically 5 levels. Each level, like each time you play, you get like a certain amount, like I think it's like 200 of the XP to go up to the next level. And each level you go up, every single enemy has higher health, higher damage, higher resistance, everything like that. And yeah, there's some things like there's special weapons in there where they have a little bit stronger buffs than you'd normally find, but they also come with debuffs. A lot of the debuffs are really bad. I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like the way that Skyrim is with its difficulty system, where it doesn't actually change the gameplay at all. It just makes everything stronger and do more damage, and that's not really fun to me. Like with the Deep of Night stuff, I don't mind because they actually have entirely different move sets. They have different, boss transitions. They have different abilities and cool things like that. It actually changes the way that the boss fight works. In Deep of Night, it's the base bosses. There's a chance it's the Everdark version, but it's not guaranteed. Uh, but then just every single other enemy is just stupid strong. To the point where like a common enemy can like one-shot you. And I don't know. To me it's just not really fun. Anyways, I continue gambling. My mind is dumb and blank as a white sheet of paper, but I pretend to understand. It's okay. That's how I go through my days most of the time. Let's see. Anything good, please? This one's okay, I guess. Raider, duration of ultimate art extended. Raider's ultimate is summoning like a giant stone obelisk thing. And when he's in the vicinity, he gets increased damage and poison, stuff like that. Stamina recovery upon landing attacks. Most raiders use really big, heavy weapons that deal a lot of damage, but they take a lot of stamina. So being able to hit something and get a little bit of stamina back is helpful. And then physical attack up basically just means he does more physical damage, which is a good thing. So I'll keep that actually. Lightning attack power up. Nah. Wait. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Okay, so we got one. Does someone want to start a count on whether we get anything or get any good relics here? That can be our gambling since the Dedge count didn't really work out. So far we got one. Yay, one. This one's just kind of funny. I'll keep it. We'll say this counts as 2. Strength +3, dexterity +3. So if I really did just want to play a build with Wilder, that just makes him a little bit better when it comes to being able to use weapons, I can use that. So sure, I'll roll with it. Why not? Pretty much anything that's no, we already have something like that. Anything that's got one of them, we're gonna sell automatically. Anything with 2, it's got to be a really good combo. We're looking for 3s. 90 just means the gacha result is good. Nice. I'm not keeping this one. This one doesn't count, but it's just so redundant. Wilder standard attacks enhance with fiery follow-up when using character skill. So this means if he has a greatsword in his hand and he does the grappling hook, he can follow it up with an attack and it sets his greatsword on fire. Changes compatible armament skill to flaming strike. That is a skill that sets your sword on fire. You can't have both of them up at the same time and double up on damage. You have one or the other. The top one, the charge grapple hook variant is does a little bit less damage, but it's technically free. You just have to use a grapple hook. The skill does a bit more damage, and it requires FP. This is the most redundant one I've seen, so I'm just gonna sell it. I've officially reached the no thoughts head empty part of the stream. Nothing's getting through my brain right now, LMAO. It's okay. This one will keep. This one is gonna be good for Raider. Improved poise near Totem Stella. That's his big obelisk thing that he summons. That means we won't get knocked down easily. Partial HP restoration upon post-damage attacks. That means we get a little bit of HP when we hit things, which is good for a tank. An improved initial standard attack. That just means like our first hit is going to do some more damage, which happens a lot. So we're going to keep that. Up to 3. Does one know the good, the just okay, and meh relics? Because in GI you can differentiate with colors, purple, blue. So it's unfortunately this game doesn't really make it easy for you to know. You just kind of have to have a bit of a deeper understanding on how relics affect all the different Nightfarers that you can play as. So like, say with this one, Duchess. Become difficult to spot and silence footsteps after landing critically hit from behind. Basically, if I get a backstab, I go invisible for a short period of time. Pretty decent. It's a cool little ability. And then Shield Grease in possession at start of expedition. Well, I know that the only use for shield grease is if you're using a shield, and it helps block more damage as well as it takes less stamina. Duchess does not use shields. That is just not something she's good at. Really, the only character that is going to use a shield is going to be Guardian, because that's his whole gimmick, is using a shield. He doesn't dodge, he tanks stuff. So while the first ability for Duchess is good, the second part of it is completely useless. And so to save space on how many relics I have that I can like have to look through, there's kind of no sense in having this one, because I'm not going to use the shield grease. Now, if it were something like increased dexterity or increased intelligence, which she does have really good dexterity and intelligence, then that might be something worth keeping. or if it was like, increased critical hit damage. Well, this one requires a critical hit to activate like the invisibility feature, so dealing more critical hit damage would be really good. But this one sucks, so we're getting rid of it. And then pretty much anything that's like these small little ones that have only one little ability to it is kind of useless. We don't want them. Now, something like this, at the beginning of the game, you might want to keep it. So Iron Eye plus 1 additional character skill use. That's going to affect his little dagger thing. Iron Eye has an ability where he can swoop across the ground and stab an enemy with his dagger, and it puts a mark on them. When they have that mark, they take increased amounts of damage, and if they take a certain amount of damage, then the mark pops and they take a big burst of damage. So it's like a debuff thing on them. Ultimate Art Auto Charge plus 2. His ultimate is basically huge arrow shot. Does a shit ton of damage. That just makes it go faster. Both of Iron Eye's abilities are good, and you want to use them quite a lot. And then you have Lightning Attack power up. It's not great. I do want to find a good lightning relic. Something that allows me to put lightning on my weapon and does more lightning damage, but haven't been able to find one yet. So this would essentially be, you get an additional skill use and you have more, or you have a faster ultimate auto charge. And if you happen to come across a lightning bow, then you do a little bit more damage. If I was at the beginning of the game, I would have kept this, because those top 2 things are good, but I've already got relics that are better than that, so I'm going to sell it. Now this one is stupid. This one is stupid, but I'm keeping it, so we're up to 3 now, I think. So Revenant, power up while fighting alongside family. Revenant is the little ghost doll lady. She has an ability where she can summon spirits that do different attacks and things. What this means is when we summon them, we get a buff. I want to say it's a damage buff. Vigor plus 2 means we get more health. That's nice. And then physical attack up plus 2. That means our weapons deal more damage. Which isn't great on Revenant, because you're mostly going to be casting spells as her. But it's funny to take the smallest character in the game and give them the single largest weapons. And so having a physical attack up to deal more damage, and then having more health in case you fuck up, that's just kind of funny. So I'm going to keep this. So I think we're up to 3 now. He's not understanding a thing, okay, because brain's not braining. It is perfectly fine. I'm just yapping. But yeah, about the lightning and fire thing. Does each character have different elements, like GI? They do not. No, not by default. Every enemy in the game has different weaknesses and resistances, stuff like that. In Nightren, unfortunately, it's not really made obvious for most enemies. The Night Lords, it'll say, kind of like the Ice Dragon, it said, oh, use fire damage. That does more damage to it. But for all the other common enemies, it doesn't say. I know like the resistances for most of the bosses, just because they kept the same resistances from Elden Ring, and I know a lot of Elden Ring knowledge. So it's just kind of it's just one of those things where you have to do a lot of research and just play the games a lot. Like one of my relics that I've got that I really like using on Wilder is I have it changes my greatsword to Flaming Strike, the skill to it, which means I can add fire damage by default onto my sword, which gives a huge fire buff to it. And on that same relic, it also has increased fire damage +2, which is the max that it can have. So that means I can not only add fire damage to my sword by default, it just does a shit ton of more damage as well. So I'm hoping I can find something like that with Lightning Slash, which is basically the same thing on the greatsword except lightning damage. We love fire. Fire is fun. Okay, here's a good one. So Duchess become difficult to spot and silence footsteps after landing critical hit from behind. This is the backstab become invisible ability. Changes compatible armament skill to Bloodblade. What that means is instead of her dagger just having like no skill on it or whatever, it means we do a slash and it sends out like a streak of blood and it does some damage. This is a really good skill, especially on small fast weapons like what Duchess starts off with, which is a dagger. So we're going to keep this, and then Vigor +3 just means she has more health. She's pretty squishy, so having more health always is nice. So this is a pretty good one, actually. The only thing that I wish it had was it starts with blood by default, so our regular hits could build blood loss. Which, blood loss is essentially every time you hit something with a blood loss weapon, it has an invisible bar that increases and increases, and once it gets to the very end of that bar, the enemy explodes and takes a shit ton of damage. And then it resets back to the bottom, and then you just increase and increase and increase over and over again. That's what I was doing against the Ice Dragon with our big-ass spear. Do indeed love fire. Oh shit, I accidentally kept all those. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Up. Up. That sounded very Russian in my mind. What did? didn't realize how long this is gonna take, because every time we're selling them, we're getting Merc back. Not fully, but it's gonna take a minute. So, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing alright. Though we do indeed love fire. This is like a gotcha system. This is not like guaranteed one, like after a certain amount of pulls. Nah. So this is basically just fully randomized. Trying to get a good relic. An hour later, you have to sell Ash. This one will keep. I think we're up to 4 now. Yeah, this one would be good on Guardian. The bird guy with the shield and the halberd. So draw enemy attention while guarding. That means if we're having our shield up, enemies will more likely go to us instead of Ratman. Improved guard counters, which is something you specifically do when you get a shield. It's like when you block and then hit right after. And then changes compatible armament to Chilling Mist, which basically creates ice on our weapon and we deal frost damage. Which is similar to Blood, except it doesn't reset right after like Blood does, so it does less damage, but after we hit that mark and deal a shit ton of damage, they are now debuffed, so they take more damage overall. So we'll keep this. Up to 4, let's go! How are you, Coob? I'm doing alright, just tired. Hibernating under blankie, aw. Walked quite a bit without my cane today, and I did a full workout, and I'm surprisingly not in pain, so it was a very successful day for me. Hell yeah! Let's go! Very happy for you. Stay here with y'all for a little longer. Aw. Very sweet of you. We're happy to help, or we're happy to have you. So here's one of the things that we're kind of wanting, but not on this. Changes compatible armament skill to lightning slash. That's gonna be the one that we swing our weapon, and it puts lightning on our weapon, so that's nice. Alright, just EP with the day is long and busy. Oh, physical therapy has been helping so much, and I finally have hope my hip will be able to fully recover soon. Hell yeah! My dyslexia affects you now, Raccoon. Thank you, old man, anytime. Oh, I don't know what that one said. Hopefully it wasn't good. I don't have the patience to sell all. You got a lot more, Raccoon. Give me some patience. Have some. You can have some later. Just be patient. See what I did there? You know, we'll keep this one. What are we on now? Is this our fourth or our fifth? I forget. But this is dexterity +3, intelligence +3. Obviously, it makes our dexterity and our intelligence better. That would be really good for Duchess, that's their main two stats. So in case we have a green slot in our relic thing, each mission we start, we can use 3 different relics of different colors. If we don't have a green one we want, and we just want to be generally better, use this one. So we'll keep it. Should be 4. Nice. Count 4. There's one in there I almost kept, but decided not to. It wasn't. Oh, motherfucker, I did it again. Wasn't quite up to our standard. your cutie pets. They're doing good. Leela and Bodhi just ate the other day. Willow's not wanting to eat again. She's been very, very eepy. I think she's still kind of getting, comfortable. And to be fair, she kind of fucking gorged herself on the last 2 times she did eat. Yeah, Leela did really good. Leela basically ate it and immediately swallowed, and then just went back to her hide. Bodhi has this thing where he really wants to make sure that the rat, or the fuzzy, I guess I should say, is dead. So he'll like snap and bite at it real quick, and then he'll hold on to it and squeeze it for like fucking 20 minutes. This one I'll keep. This is decent. Good father, thank you. I try. So this is Wengi 4 or 5. Revenant strengthens family and allies when ultimate art is activated. That means our summons and our allies will deal more damage when we use our ultimate. Partial HP restoration on post-damage attacks. That means we get health back when we hit things, and then max FP increase for each Sorcerer's Rise unlocked, which means we can cast more spells. So this would be a decent, like, half caster, half melee build. So we'll keep that. How many relics do you need? Oh, I'm just going until we're out of Merc to spend. I'm just going. I'm just here to hang out with y'all at this point. Oh, man. I mean, I guess I'll keep it. It's not what I want, but... yeah, I'll keep this. Okay, so this one is starting armament deals lightning damage. So that means instead of it dealing just like regular slashing damage, it deals 100% lightning damage, which is good when you're going against a lightning weak boss. And then compatible armament skill is Seppuku, which is it's a really cool Ash of War. It's not great in this case. You basically stab yourself and take damage, and then you get a shit ton of blood loss build up on your weapon. Yo, I think he wants to talk with us. So like, it's weird. It's a weird combo, but I don't think I have really any that start with lightning damage, so I'll just keep it, I guess. I'm really hoping I find something else, because that would still be awkward. I want to continue by Japanese. Oh, you mean like the Yap screen? No, because I want you guys to be able to see this too. I like him yapping. Aw. seppuku, yeah, you literally stab yourself and deal damage to yourself. Nah, I'll sell it. That one was very close. It had the Ash of War Thunderbolt, which means you just lift up your weapon and it does a little lightning strike. And it had lightning damage buff on it, but lightning bolt kind of fucking sucks. So I decided against it. Compatible armament to lightning slash. Come on, I need it's teasing me. He's our smart raccoon boy. Aw. Fuck it, I'll keep this one as well. Starting armament deals lightning damage, same thing as I mentioned before, and then character skill cooldown reduction +3. That's pretty much good on any of the people. So fuck it, I'll stick with it. Why not? My mind is literally not working, but his yapping makes me feel like I'm being given a life lecture by an old sensei. I'm not that old. Is this number 7? Ka-chow. Five, 666, huh? What are y'all on about? Here's another one that I'm kind of looking at. Something that starts with dealing magic damage and preferably has like Chilling Mist as the Ash of War. I don't have a good like magic-based melee character yet. Starting armament deals magic damage. That would be good. Changes compatible armament skill to White Shadow's Lure. It's terrible. White Shadow Lure, basically you create a little ghosty and it makes enemies go, oh, hey, what's that? But as soon as you're in the vicinity, they'll go after you anyways. It was an interesting gimmick in base game Elden Ring. It's fucking useless in a timed mode like this, so we're gonna sell it. You're that old, dog? Damn. I'm cooked. This one I'll keep. Wangi 6. We're on to Wangi 7. Am I saying that right? Wangi? So Iron Eye extends duration of weak point. So, like I mentioned before, he's got that little dash move where he stabs an enemy and it creates a mark on them. They take increased damage. It does go away after a certain point, after handful of seconds. This basically extends it so it goes for longer. Flask also heal allies, so if I'm next to Ratman and he's hurt and I heal, he also heals. And then Vigor +3 just gives him a health bonus. This is like a decent support Iron Eye. I'm just teasing, you're not that old, you're fine. parasite in me is taking over. Sorry for the 6-7. Oh my band. Stay on our side. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I'm being mean. Ah, goodbye, guys. Eight nine Grim style. 8-9. Slowly losing my mind doing this. It's nice while it lasted. Retailer Mr. Coop. I used to be a decent salesman, I like to think. This one I'll keep. What is this? Number 8 now? Revenant, expend own HP to fully heal nearby allies when activating art. This one's really good. That basically means even if Ratman is far away, if he is down, I can use my ultimate art gauge as Revenant. And when I use it, I'll get the normal buffs as usual, but it'll also bring him back up. Doesn't matter if he's got 1 bar, 2 bars, or 3 bars. I don't gotta hit him. I don't gotta waste any time trying to get him up. He just brings him up. So that's a really good support ability. Flasks also heal allies. Again, if he's hurt and I heal near him, then he heals too. That's really good. That's another buff for allies. An increased rune acquisition for self and allies. That means we're going to level up faster. Both of us. And that's just another good support buff. So we're going to keep that. Starting armor deals lightning damage. It's teasing me! Changes lightning. Changes the skill to lightning slash. It's fucking teasing me. Find someone who always thinks of you like Ash thinks of Ratman. He's my boy. Hello.
I've been summoned.
Hi.
Why am I here?
I'll be honest. I don't know.
What?
What was the? Did they?
What's going on? What are you even streaming?
I'm streaming Nightren.
Oh, are you losing?
No, I finished the missions. I'm just using all my merc to get new relics now.
Work these nuts.
That's nice. Yeah, I was just explaining how some of these work, and I was giving an example. Like I got a Revenant one, that's just like a good team buff, like bringing you back up, getting us more runes, and healing you when I heal. And Daisy says, find you someone who always thinks of you like Ash thinks of Ratman. And then like 2 seconds later, you hop into chat.
Oh.
So maybe that's...
I'm not gonna lie. I look down, because I'm playing a game of Magic with myself. I look down at my cards, and I completely did not understand anything you just said.
Just I had you in mind while I'm getting these relics, and then you show up. That's the premise of the story.
Nice.
Everyone's saying hi, by the way.
Hello. Goodbye?
Goodbye, unless you wanted to stick around, up to you.
Sure, I'll stick around.
What deck are you building?
I'm not building one, I'm playing.
Ah.
My Kess Dissident Mage, which is a Grixis +1 generic. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. If a card if a card cast this way would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead, and it's against my Maximus Knight Apparent. Which is when Maximus enters, you may search your library for an equipment card with mana value 2, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, and then you can pay 1 generic, sacrifice an artifact, and get 2 energy counters.
So
The mono red versus a Grixis.
So you guys know how I've been explaining these relics, and you guys don't understand a fucking thing. I was just saying that to an extent is me right now. So don't feel bad. I think I got some of it.
Basically, my premise with my Grixis deck, which is blue, black, red, means I cast a bunch of cool, shitty spells, and then they go to my graveyard, and then once per turn I can recast them. And so I get to replay. My graveyard becomes my hand, and so it's about filling my graveyard and filling it with cool spells, and just blasting the other guy. And then the other one, Maximus, my mono red deck, is about getting a shite ton of artifacts on the field and then destroying them to get energy counters so I can pay for bigger effects. Like I can use 8 energy counters to get in another combat.
Another combat?
Technically, there's another combat. So you can have multiple combats in a turn.
Huh.
Which is cracked. There's another card called the Motherlode. Which is an excavator, and whenever you attack with it, you can pay like 6 energy counters and destroy a non-basic land.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
I understand nothing. That's a lot of words. He spoke in a very smart, out of my vocab words.
That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not listening.
I used to. This is a playing card game by yourself? ?
Yes.
I have no fucking idea what he's on about, Val said.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of that going around, don't worry.
How much merc you spending?
Well, I was at... Actually, I think I still have it saved on my calculator. I was at 3,400... Or, no, I can't read. 349,761. I'm currently at 46,361.
You were at what?
I'm currently at 46,000.
But what were you up before that?
Oh, I was at 349,000.
Oh,
I've been at it for a fucking minute. Because I'm also selling all the relics that I'm not using, so
you can buy back more and gamble more?
Yeah. And also just don't want them taking up space.
I thought you will.
Thank you. I've been trying to find... For fuck's sake, here it is. I've been trying to find a specific relic combo for lightning. Because I've got one for fire that gives me flame strike on my weapon. And my my sword does fire by default. The damage, it changes the damage type. And then has like increased fire damage, so it's really fucking good. I'm trying to find that for lightning and magic. I keep finding like them separated, and it kills me. I know it's a... You know, I thought about saying that earlier, but I held off. But, you know, I'm glad someone did.
Someone has to say it.
I mean, yeah.
Someone has to take the fall. Then it might as well be me.
Yeah, might as well. How are you? What you been up to?
D&D game today.
Oh, how'd that go?
They're about to fight the cartel.
Sick.
Yeah. And one of my players is a 15-year-old British boy, and another one is a 45-year-old dad.
No, little British boy, don't go to the cartel.
Dude, there was one. They went to the the walkway of delicacies, which is just a farmer's market of pastries.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget who said it. Someone said there's like a German in the in the thing. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, you find a little German guy over there. And then they wanted me to do a German accent, and so I was this little old angry German lady.
Nice.
And they made fun of me for saying a croissant, a croissant, adjacent item, because I can't just say a croissant in my little fantasy world. And so then everything became an adjacent item. There was someone selling cupcake adjacent items, and they bought 12 cannoli adjacent items.
I see. So that's what the thing you said was
Yes, that
about.
is what the thing is.
I was very confused.
Livio is a big boy,
Mm-hmm.
and he eats a lot of food. And so another one of my sisters took the Monster House meme guy, where he goes up and he runs and grabs whatever is in some person's hands and then shoves it in his mouth. And I did that with that character.
Nice.
Yeah.
Daisy goes 45-year-old dad. Where? Here's a relic I'll keep, guys. We're on 8 now that I've kept. Raider, duration of ultimate art extended. So his big old obelisk stone thing stays around longer. Starting armament inflicts blood loss. Already went over what that does. And then arcane +3. Arcane helps make status effects happen faster. So it makes blood loss faster. So that's something we'll keep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keep gambling, little boy.
I will. I'll make you proud. No, it's another lightning slash one, but it has nothing good.
Lightning slash?
Yeah.
Like the Ash of War?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ratman, you are the goat, Val says.
thank you. Beat King. Do I play a card that returns 3 artifacts or creatures to its opponent's hands, and then I can cast a mana value 4 spell for free from my hand? Or do I cast a River Kelpie,
River Kelpie.
who, whenever I play a card from a graveyard, it draws me a card?
River Kelpie.
River Kelpie. The River Kelpie. Oh shit, that needs to be exiled.
The rat is a gambling addict.
Yeah, why do you think I play gacha games? And play Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, I was half expecting you to go down that fucking lightning slash again with nothing else. I was half
It's a weird path to go down.
Yeah, I was expecting you to go like, no, I could stop anytime I want. Nah, you just fucking, you full
I'm
sent
an
it.
honest man.
Yeah. You
I'm
are.
nothing if not truthful. Oh, I forgot to tutor for my artifact. Do I get
I barely even know her.
tutoring is a card type that allows you to go into your library and grab a certain card. Right now, my restriction is a converted mana cost 2 equipment. So
Interesting.
do I get my T60 power armor, or do I get my gold vein pick, which makes a treasure when I hit someone?
Treasure.
It's arguably the better option.
Nice.
Man, it only puts it into my hand, not even on the battlefield. What a ripoff.
Will this stream end soon or go on 1 hour or another hour? It's definitely ending soon. We got like one last poll left.
One last pool.
Yeah.
Who are you pulling for?
A good relic.
I'm so upset. The next, like, month and a half of Arknight's gambling characters is doo-doo caca.
Oh.
Oh wait, I can't mention that here because Daisy's gonna make fun of me for liking women.
Oh no. Alright, this is the last one. You wanna give this 10-pack poll a little blessing from the rat himself?
Tua.
He fucking hawk to it right on that thing. First one, trash. Second one, trash. Third one, trash. Fourth one, trash. Fifth one, trash. Sixth one. There's that fucking lightning attack power up on not a good relic. Trash. This one has an argument.
Hey.
Improved thorn sorcery. Starting armament inflicts blood loss. HP restoration upon thrusting counterattack. That would be good for a scholar. Because he's very arcane focused and has a thrusting sword.
Oh. How about that?
We're on to... What's it called?
Upgrades, people.
We're on number 9. Ratman is so gay for relics. Dang. Hawk to us, so I hawk to him. That one's trash. That one's trash. That one's bad. We can technically get 6 more.
Hold on, I'm attacking myself. I have River Kelpie in my Kess Dissident Mage. And my Maximus is currently a 7/4. And so with trample. So if I block, I can technically kill Maximus if I put the River Kelpie and Kess into him, but then River Kelpie and Kess will die.
Oh.
So do I make sure every creature on the battlefield dies when I block, or do I make no creature die? I take 7 damage and he makes a copy of a weapon and gets a blood token.
Does he have a good weapon already?
+2/+0. That's pretty good.
Kill everything.
River Kokobi comes back because it has persist.
Nice. Want Hawk Tua again?
Shua.
Honk Shua.
Sleep on that thing.
Trash.
No.
Trash.
No.
Trash.
No.
Trash.
No.
No, it's all bad. I can get 2 more. Get a real juicy one on there.
Ew. Don't ever talk to me ever again.
Guys, we gotta cancel Saturday's stream. I finally did it. I made Ratman uncomfortable enough to kick me out.
I feel like
Last
you've made me uncomfortable before.
What's that?
I think you've made me uncomfortable before.
I mean, I'd be more surprised if I haven't. Last two, here we go. Oh, they're both just nothing. Vigor +2, and then Starlight Shards. I can get one more.
Let's go.
I can stop at any time. Okay. This is the one, right? This is gonna have some good. Hello?
Huh?
This is the one, right?
Okay.
I was asking.
Sure.
Let's go! Vigor +3 and Holy Attack Power Up +1.
Let's go.
Selling it.
Oh.
I mean, I've got like a whole bunch of better ones.
Ave Maria.
Maria. Well, 347,000. And we got, what, 8 keepers?
Was it worth it?
I mean, so long as they don't release new Nightfares anytime soon, that I need to have a whole bunch of merc to buy all the skins for, I guess.
I don't think they would.
No, I haven't heard of anything about it. I feel like it's been a little while, right?
When did the DLC release?
A while.
Cool. Love to see it.
I'll look it up.
I chihuahua.
What
I chihuahua.
did that chihuahua do to you?
I chi.
Oh, I see. Rain DLC. December 4th, 2025.
Yeah, so like 3 months ago.
Is that it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wild.
Wow.
Wow. Finished. Yep. So we got 9 total. They were good. 9 keepers. Okay. Thank you for the stream, old man. Anytime. What's up?
You're welcome.
It's all right, man.
It's all me. All me. Oh, you have 1.1 subscribers. All ones, baby.
Yeah, woo!
Woo!
Hell yeah!
What is Wangy count?
You explain. I don't understand.
We call it a Wangy. Kind of sus.
How is it sus?
Damn it. Huh?
How is it sus? Nothing wrong with Wangy.
Yeah.
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 You don't know? I know you said it was like a good pull on like a gotcha.
Wangy?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I don't know the exact wording.
I've not heard this term before.
Wangy equals good polls.
Are you
Nice.
where you getting this Wangy from? Who is this?
Who is this Wangy?
Where did he come from?
Where did he go? Chihuahua. Chihuangy.
Chihuangy. the purpose of life?
Good question. I wouldn't know.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. Hi. Indo word. Ah, I see. He gave you guys no time to say bye, huh? Classic rap man. Well, before I end it, why don't we go over the schedule for the week? Hello, Koob. Zai. Hi. Let's see. Alrighty, so if you guys haven't seen already, uh, released a YouTube audio today. Loving boyfriend plays with your ears and hair. On Sunday, I am going to be starting to upload the Patreon paid exclusives here on YouTube for the YouTube members on the channel. So if Patreon doesn't really fit your vibe and you prefer to stick to YouTube, you can get YouTube memberships and get some of that exclusive content here as well. And I'll do my best to make sure that it is content that can go, on YouTube, of course. Not as in I don't make. I meant like polls and stuff. I had to do something weird for the image polls. Anyways, I'm tired. Tuesday, tomorrow. Got a new ASMR game series. This is gonna be our next Slime Rancher, essentially. This is gonna be our next Plague Inc. Evolved. Probably a little bit longer than Plague Inc., but we are going to be playing Schedule 1. If you don't know what Schedule 1 is, it's kind of like Drug Dealer Simulator, except it's goofy and it's silly and it's not nearly as serious. So hopefully it won't be as, as intense or scary to some. Wednesday is going to be a free Patreon exclusive as well as a new YouTube audio. The Patreon exclusive is Boyfriend Puts You to Sleep with the TF2 Frying Pan. And then the YouTube audio is Depression Comfort with Extra Cuddles with Your Loving Boyfriend. Nothing on Thursday. Friday, of course, we got more Skyrim, as well as YouTube audio Clingy Boyfriend Won't Let You Go. And on Saturday, mark your calendars. Ratman and I are continuing more Baldur's Gate. I know we're trying to keep it like a bi-weekly thing, like every other week we play Baldur's Gate because it is a very long like campaign style game. It is basically D&D as a video game. So there's a lot of lore in it. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of stuff to focus on. So that way, in case someone misses the last stream of it, they can have some time to catch up. But that's gonna be a really good time. Last week he wasn't able to stream, so we're just continuing it this week. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Huggy's old man, you're okay, no worries. I appreciate it. Looking forward to it. Goated, stay healthy. Droogs, yes. And I will say, I do not condone the use of drugs. I do not condone the use of selling or creating drugs. It is just a silly game. And it's like a kind of like a tycoon simulator game, I guess, in a sense. I stumbled into. Oh, hi, Kenzie. Slay old man. Welcome, Kenzie. We're actually just ending stream, so Yeah, that's about it. That's all from me. Check out the audios if you like. Um, check out the exclusive content. And I hope to see you guys on tomorrow night's stream. It's gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a lot of laughs, a lot of silliness. Yes. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night, Blue. Good night, everyone. Bye. Good night. Bye.